What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video on Destiny 2. Now today we're going to be going over the patch notes which actually came out on the 27th of February, a brand new patch update with some really cool stuff to cover. So let's get right into this. If you guys would like to check this out yourself, there will be a link in the description. So the Destiny 2 update. So first off, we have Nightfall strike scoring. Both normal and prestige Nightfall now have scoring. Enemy kills and orb generation will accrue points. Highest set scores will display on each Nightfall's respective emblem. Scores above a target value will enable the Nightfall aura and a Fireteam Vanguard token bonus, and the total team score will be displayed at the end of the Nightfall in the PGCR. Now I have to admit the Nightfall strike scoring is extremely fun. They're taking obviously from what we had at the end of Destiny 1 and putting it in. It's a really awesome feature, and it also takes away the time limit, which was a big thing which I thought sort of pressured you. It didn't make you want to play the prestige, especially if you failed at the end. You just didn't want to repeat it, whereas with the strike scoring it's definitely got some replay factor because you want to smash that score and try and get the aura as well to boost your fire team and get them Vanguard token bonus. Really awesome indeed. Next up we have the Nightfall Challenge cards. So the Prestige Nightfall Challenge cards allows players to select modifiers for the Prestige Nightfall that affect gameplay and score multipliers. Players can select active elemental modifiers to boost outgoing and incoming damage. Players can opt into using a power handicap that will lower their character power level in the Prestige Nightfall but raise the score multiplier. Extinguish is always on when applying the Nightfall Challenge card. If the full fireteam wipes in a respawning restricted area, the fireteam will be returned to orbit. Cards cannot be modified once the activity has been launched. These cards will drop for DLC owners in the normal or prestige Nightfall. The fireteam's leader's card is applied to the entire fireteam when launching the Prestige Nightfall. Now this again is a really awesome feature which allows you to sort of customize your own Nightfall. So let's say you wanted solar damage on, and that will times by 0.1 I believe it is. Not 100% sure on that, but when you actually activate that, it will increase your modifier, allowing you to get more strike scoring, which in return will obviously give you the bonus to try and smash the bonus threshold score to allow you to get the Nightfall aura and the Vanguard token bonus. Again, it's just a really big replay factor and will allow you to modify your own strikes in some ways that you never thought that you could, and it doesn't have these set modifiers, so you can choose whatever you want, which is in my eyes a really awesome feature indeed. Next up we have the Emblem Variants. So we have Crucible emblems. We've got the Victorious Veteran, which tracks your lifetime Crucible kills and how many of each class you've defeated. The Victorious Veteran has 6 variants. The first 3 variants are class specific, the last 3 are unlocked after defeating 1000 of that class in PvP. This emblem can be purchased directly from Shacks after opening 10 faction packages. Destination emblems. Lost Sector emblems have been changed into Destination emblems that track lost sectors found, regional chest opened, and ghost scans discovered. Note, Mercury only tracks lost sectors and regional chests. Each Destination emblem has 4 variants in addition to its default emblem. Each variant has a chance to drop from chest in the destination. For players who do not have the respective Lost Sector emblems, they may be purchased from the new Destination emblems from the respective vendors after opening 10 faction packages. Nightfall emblems. There is a new type of Nightfall emblems which exist for each individual Nightfall strike and track your high score in that strike. Each Nightfall emblem has 3 different variants in addition to the default emblem. These variants have a chance to drop when you hit a certain score tier and complete the Nightfall. Now again, these emblems are definitely awesome. They're just a cool way of showing off, and obviously when you do activate them, there's obviously the Trials of Osiris one as well, which they didn't mention. We do have the Nightfall one, but when you actually complete these thresholds, you will be able to activate your aura each week, which lasts for 2 weeks actually. It's a really awesome feature. And moving on to the auras actually, so the raid emblem Glory to the Emperor tracks your total Leviathan clears on prestige difficulty and unlocks the orange prestige raid aura if you've completed a prestige difficulty raid activity in the last 14 days. We have the Trials emblem, You Are Worthy. Tracks the number of flawless tickets and unlocks the blue Trials aura if you've gone flawless in the last 14 days. And then last but not least, we have the Nightfall emblems awarded from completing each Nightfall strike. They track your highest score in the respective Nightfall and unlock an aura if your highest score in that strike is higher than the global target score. So pretty awesome indeed. I do love the auras, a little bit more customization to your character. I just wish that they put in a more variety of auras such as flaming helmets, or maybe if there was swords above your head, something really cool. But we'll just have to wait and see in the coming future if there is any changes like that. And then moving on to the general changes, we have text chat for the PC. We have the fireteam members now appear on the destination map. Damage reduction granted by Arm Masterworks while a super ability is active has been increased from 3% to 5% per armor piece. A really big change there, especially if you use all Armor Masterworks. There was also a fixed issue where Ammo Masterworks would decrease the maximum ammo capacity of a weapon. Fixed an issue where some players would have irretrievable items within the Postmaster. The Eater of Worlds raid lair will now grant faction tokens during faction rally events. The Seeker of Brilliance and the Seeker of Opulence perks on the Contender Ghost Shell may now trigger during the crossing encounter of the Eater of Worlds raid lair. Really cool, allows you to get them perks in use in that raid, so pretty awesome. Also fixed issues in Trials of the Nine where players would get losses if the opponent's team left a few times in a row. There's been a fixed issue where players would encounter their error when joining Mercury Adventures. A fixed issue where players were facing the wrong direction after dunking an item during public events. Fixed an issue where the Phoenix Dive Warlock ability could get you outside of the map. Helm of Saint 14 no longer affects allies when guarding with the Sentinel Shield Super. The Insurmountable Skull Fort for the Titan Exotic has 3 stat points. And then last but not least, we have projectiles from the Colony Exotic Grenade Launcher properly track enemies on PC when the frame rate is set higher than 30 frames per second. So a load of good stuff there. I'm personally really enjoying the Nightfall Strike scoring as well as the modifiers within the cards and also the emblems. The auras, again, really awesome indeed as well. I highly recommend you guys play this update if you're currently not playing on Destiny. It's a real big fun and allows you to repeat the Nightfalls as well as strikes without getting as bored as what you guys usually would on Destiny, should I say. But yes guys, that's pretty much the video. If you did enjoy, a like is much appreciated. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. And as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.